I don't want anybody to lose their channel. I don't want anyone to get struck. I mean, I want everybody to be able to play radio. I want everybody to be able to do a show. And the fact that anyone would try to stop, whether it's Will Herron, who, by the way, let's be very honest, Will Herron has shit all over me, like in his chat and shit like that. People were telling me the other day, why would you go to bat for this Will Herron? He shits on you in the chat and giggles about you in his comment section. I don't give a shit. He has every right to do that. He can call me the N-word for all I care. That's part of what we're doing here. He gets to say those things. I don't think his channel should be taken away. I don't think he should get struck. If he wants to clip me, clip me. If he wants to clip Keanu, clip Keanu. Clip Nick, clip PPP and Worski. Clip them all. Whole deal. Anybody who starts talking about striking or trying to take down people's channels is a piece of shit. It's another chicken shit move. And it shows you're not cut out to do this. It's a chicken shit move. So, Citizen M, I've got your back. Will Herron's back. Alyssa clips especially. I'll say this. I don't mean to play favorites because I like My Lost Interest too. And I like that Stalin 13 guy, though I've never spoken to him. Alyssa is a sweet person. Like I've DM'd with her a couple times. She's a nice girl from what I gather. I mean, I don't know her personally. But from the communications we've had, I sense she's a decent, honest person. But the Will Herron TV guy, I don't give a shit if he likes me or not. He has a right to do what he's doing. Zumock puts on a pretty good show, says cheeseburger pie, and stays fairly honest. How about we acknowledge the 180 turnaround of Chad Zumock? How about all of a sudden Chad Zumock is he's a reporter too. He's a play-by-play guy, and he's getting shit right all over the place. I think Chad Zumock's having a redemption arc, and I was one of the first ones who said it here. You and my dad both. I was sitting by the lake with my dad yesterday. Monday, I'm sorry. And my dad and I were sitting by the lake having a real taster's choice moment. And, my dad and I are back. We're like this again. We're home team. And I said, yeah, I really learned from this one, man. I go, if I wasn't taking her to games or buying her dresses or going to Las Vegas, she didn't seem to be happy. And he goes, boy, it's almost like somebody warned you. He goes, we all saw it. I was like, whoopsie daisy. He goes, who bought a Tahoe and got rid of your perfectly good van because she didn't like it? You had to go buy expensive this, expensive that. You bought her a truck. I'm like, well, she made the down payment with her 401k from her last job. He's like, you paid for her truck. You made the payments. I'm like, fair enough. So my dad and I were having a taster's choice moment. I go, yeah, but Dad, isn't it nice that I learned? He goes, you'll be engaged by December. And you know what? Therapy and all that helping me a lot. I went, you know what? That's fair for you to say that. You've earned that right by being right. You get to shoot till you miss. So if I don't get engaged by December, I win. What do I win? Some dignity back, I suppose. Says everyone warned you. Your kids and family paid the ultimate price. You're right. You are correct. I was warned. I was wrong. You guys were correct. Those of you who gave out the warning, I'm sorry. If I mean, and I was a dick too for 4 years. I was an asshole to people who criticized it. And I'm sorry about that. I ran protection for a lot of shit, especially at the end there. That was very wrong and very bad. And that is something I should pay a penance for the rest of my life. And those of you who remind me of it, totally fair. My dad didn't even want me to marry the first one. Have I ever told you that story? My first wife, my dad pulled me aside at the groom's dinner. And McBuster, that's funny, running cover with a Q. My dad pulled me aside at groom's dinner, and he goes, are you sure you want to do this? Should we maybe put this off for a little while? Just maybe. I'm like, Jesus Christ, Dad. It's a ballsy move by Pops, So then the second marriage, he was like, I'm just going to say something right at the engagement so I don't have to, so it's not too late. And then I did not take that criticism well.